things are going crazy with your music. First off, I love it. I love the sounds. It really reminds me of Mac DeMarco, Tame Impala. What are some of your musical inspirations? What is your musical mood board when you write and make songs?
All over the map, really. Those guys are definitely included. Those were pretty influential guys kind of in my early 20s, definitely. But it kind of runs the gamut, really, from Bruce Springsteen or maybe a guy like Gustaffelstein or
Cool, yeah.
uh, maybe Enya.
Hmm.
Uh, I don't know, a bunch of different stuff. I think like kind of the more eclectic the music taste, the more interesting the music. So I try to keep it open and yeah. I mean, I guess generally I tend to gravitate towards stuff that is maybe a little older, but I'm really open for anything.
On your album Decide, there's a song called On and you kind of critique social media on that one. And now the irony is that your your latest song, End of Beginning, is going viral all over the place and is getting a place in the musical atmosphere thanks to social media. How does that feel to you? That kind of
Now,
toxic relationship there.
now isn't that ironic, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna reissue the album and we're gonna take that song off the album because I
It's
was
done with
wrong.
that one now. We love social media
Oh,
now.
now we love social media. No, I mean it is kind of funny, yeah. I mean that song is kind of all about I guess sort of policing yourself and sort of the echo chamber that we've created for ourselves. But yeah, man, it is funny. I mean, the music industry these days, a lot of it is kind of push and pull from social media, specifically TikTok. So to be kind of swept up in that is a unique experience for me.
That's the weird thing, right? Like there are a lot of bad things about social media, but the main thing, the beautiful thing is that people can discover songs, can meet up with each other and share their happy places. And that's what they do a lot with your song, making some videos, some TikToks of places that make them really happy with your song underneath it. If you would be making a TikTok like that, what place would be in the video? What would you soundtrack with your song?
I mean, it'd be Chicago, I bet. It is cool. It's kind of the coolest part about this whole thing is that it seems like generally a pretty positive thing that's going on, and people are sharing kind of good things rather than, it's not a negative thing. It's really a positive thing. So the fact that my song can be the underscore for that is cool for me.
The song is about themes of personal transformation, reflection on past experiences, something a lot of people in their 20s can relate to and can identify with when they're looking for themselves, figuring themselves out. What kind of advice would you give to your listeners who are really struggling with those themes? Is there even an advice in that?
I guess the song is a pretty nostalgic song. It's about looking towards your past and kind of reminiscing for times that you had and not really realizing kind of the good things that you had going in your life and that you were sort of living for the future. I think the advice to be gained from it is that every moment that you're living in is a potential moment in the future that you're going to yearn for. So you're going to do a lot better just living in your present moment. Than trying to, you know, yearn for the past or just live for the future. Uh, that's what's gonna maybe leave you most fulfilled, I think, is trying to enjoy the present.
Yeah, we live in such a rushed world, so it's kind of hard to sometimes try doing that. What are some things you do yourself to enjoy the moment more?
I don't know, just like kind of small things, like make a nice dinner or make a plan with a friend or, getting off your phone, I think is important because I feel like a lot of that is connected with the future. What is going to happen, what's plans you're going to make. I think that's why maybe as a generation, so many of our people in our generation are watching like videos of people being outside, like wilderness people, they're like disconnected from the environment or disconnected from technology and stuff because we kind of yearn for this sort of simpler time. Yeah, I think like little simple things though are the best way to live in the moment.
My next question will be a bit contradictive with what I just talked about because
Yeah.
we look to the future and talk about what's next for you music wise. Your album is from 2022. It's now making a resurface. People are now exploring and enjoying it. But is there new music on its way? Is there some new project you're working on right now?
Yeah, definitely. Since I wrapped that project in 2022, I've been working on something new. So that should be out hopefully soon, but just still working away. And it's kind of funny that this all happened when it did because usually you don't end up talking about your music until it's already out. So it's kind of funny that now this is happening right now. But yeah, hopefully new things quite soon.
The thing is that you're also an actor. People can know you from a little show called Stranger Things. Now the
Mhm.
musical project is taking off big time. Do you see it like separate entities, or how do you see yourself nowadays? Are you more an artist, a musician, or an actor? And how can you combine those worlds?
Yeah, I don't really know. I'm still figuring it out. And I guess I'm just not trying to label anything and just trying to follow my nose and just sort of whatever is interesting to me and just trying to stay true to myself and open to possibilities. And not trying to, yeah, I think not trying to label myself is maybe an important thing to do because you start to put one thing before the other, and then, at the end of the day, does it really matter or does the work really matter? So I'm just trying to focus on that stuff, on the work.
You're just a creative. It doesn't matter what the output is. Sometimes it's a TV show or a movie, and sometimes it's music, maybe even paintings. Who knows?
Maybe that's next, honestly. I'm just a painter who acts, man.
Maybe that's what it is. Thanks a lot, man. It was great speaking to you, and we can't wait to see you soon in the Netherlands someday. It would be great.
I would absolutely love to come there. That would be amazing. Yeah, hopefully.
Cool. We love it. Thanks, man. Have a good one.
Thank you, man.